Gratitude is not just a polite word we say at the dinner table or when someone gives us a gift. It's a frequency, a vibration, a state of being. The moment you shift into gratitude, your entire energetic field changes instantly. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to align your mind, your body, and your spirit with higher possibilities. Think about this. Every thought you have produces a biochemical reaction in your body. When you are stressed, fearful, or worried, your brain signals your body to release chemicals of survival, adrenaline, cortisol, and stress hormones. Your body becomes addicted to those states, and over time, you live in a constant loop of stress and lack. But gratitude breaks that cycle. The moment you feel truly grateful, your brain begins to release powerful neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These are the chemicals of happiness, connection, and fulfillment. Your body instantly shifts from survival to creation, from stress to expansion. Gratitude is proof to your body and your mind that the future you are dreaming of is already here, already unfolding. When you practice gratitude, you send a clear signal to the universe: I already have everything I need. That energy radiates out, and like a magnet, it draws to you more experiences, more opportunities, and more people that match that frequency. Gratitude makes you magnetic. Think of gratitude as the frequency of abundance. You cannot feel grateful and feel lack at the same time. You cannot hold gratitude in your heart and still hold fear, anger, or resentment. One cancels out the other. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to a higher version of yourself. So the question is, are you practicing gratitude only when something good happens? Or are you choosing to live in gratitude every single day? The power lies not in waiting for life to give you something to be grateful for, but in training your mind and body to feel gratitude in advance. When you wake up in the morning, before your mind rushes into stress or distraction, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? Gratitude is not about denying the challenges in your life. It's about changing the lens through which you see them. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every obstacle carries a lesson. When you are grateful, even for the hard moments, you rise above them. Gratitude teaches your nervous system to stay calm, your heart to stay open, and your mind to stay focused on possibilities instead of problems. The instant you shift into gratitude, your frequency rises. And when your frequency rises, you start attracting higher frequencies, ideas, synchronicities, connections, and breakthroughs that were invisible to you before. Gratitude expands your perception and aligns you with the flow of life itself. So, if you want to change your life, change your frequency. And if you want to change your frequency instantly, step into gratitude. Feel it, embody it, radiate it. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a way of being. And when you live in gratitude, you don't wait for the miracle. You become the miracle. Gratitude instantly shifts your energy from survival to creation because the very moment you feel grateful, your body and mind begin to rewire themselves. In a state of survival, you are stuck in stress. Your thoughts are consumed by fear of what might happen, regret of what already happened, or worry about what could go wrong. This survival energy keeps your body tense, your heart closed, and your mind focused only on problems. You cannot create, expand, or move into new possibilities when you are stuck in survival. But gratitude changes that within seconds. When you allow yourself to feel genuine appreciation for something in your life, no matter how small, your brain begins to send a new set of signals to your body. Instead of releasing stress hormones, it releases chemicals of joy and calm. Your nervous system relaxes, your heart opens, and your entire energy shifts. Gratitude is the signal that tells your body and mind that you are safe, that you already have what you need, and that it is time to create instead of just survive. In creation, your thoughts are no longer about fear or lack. They are about possibilities. You begin to see opportunities where before you saw only obstacles. You start to imagine a future where your dreams are possible, and your body starts to believe it too. Gratitude creates alignment between your inner state and the life you want to live. It makes your body experience the feeling of already having the things you desire. When you feel grateful in advance, your frequency matches the reality you are trying to create, and that reality begins to find its way to you. Gratitude is not just a reaction to something positive, it is the cause that sets positive change in motion. Think of it this way: survival is about holding on, but creation is about letting go. When you live in survival, you are gripping tightly to what is familiar, even if it makes you unhappy. Gratitude teaches you to release that grip and trust in the flow of life. It allows you to step into a higher energy where you attract people, circumstances, and ideas that match your elevated state. The moment you practice gratitude, you no longer wait for external events to change how you feel. You become the one in charge of your state of being. And when you are in creation, life begins to mirror that energy back to you. Gratitude is the bridge between survival and creation. It is the doorway to a new reality. You don't need years of practice to feel its effect. One deep breath, one sincere thought of appreciation, one moment of feeling thankful can shift your entire frequency. From there, your mind opens, your body relaxes, and your spirit begins to expand. Gratitude changes you instantly because it connects you with the truth that you are more than your fears, more than your struggles. You are a creator. The science of gratitude shows us that it is much more than a nice emotion or a polite habit. It is a biological upgrade for your mind and body. Every thought you think sends a signal to your brain, and every signal creates a chemical response in your body. When you think thoughts of stress, worry, or fear, your brain instructs your body to release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals keep you in a heightened state of survival. Your heart beats faster, your muscles tighten, and your body prepares to protect itself. Living too long in that state creates exhaustion, anxiety, and even disease. But gratitude interrupts that loop instantly. The moment you feel genuinely thankful, your brain shifts gears and releases powerful neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These are the chemicals of happiness, connection, and well-being. They calm your nervous system, boost your immune response, and open your heart to new experiences. Gratitude literally rewires your brain. Neuroscience has shown that when you focus on what you are thankful for, your brain begins to form new neural pathways. These pathways make it easier to notice the good, to expect positive outcomes, and to see opportunities instead of limitations. Over time, gratitude becomes not just an emotion you feel occasionally, but a default state of being. You start living with a more resilient mind and a more optimistic heart. It's not magic, it's biology. Your thoughts change your brain changes your body, and your body changes the reality you experience. Gratitude is the trigger that starts this entire cycle. When gratitude floods your system, your body begins to feel safe. And when the body feels safe, energy that was once used for survival is freed for growth and creation. Instead of being locked into fight or flight, your body moves into healing, regeneration, and expansion. Your heart rhythm becomes more coherent, your breathing steadies, and your cells receive the message that life is in balance. This is why people who practice gratitude consistently report lower stress, better sleep, stronger relationships, and more creativity. Gratitude is not just a mental trick, it is a physiological transformation. What makes this even more powerful is that gratitude doesn't need external triggers. You don't have to wait for something extraordinary to happen to feel it. You can sit quietly, close your eyes, and recall a moment of deep appreciation. As you relive it, your brain and body respond as if it is happening now. That means you can use gratitude to shape your state at any moment, regardless of circumstances. By practicing gratitude regularly, you train your body to live in an elevated frequency, one that attracts more reasons to be grateful. Science confirms what ancient wisdom has always taught. Gratitude is the fastest way to align your mind and body with abundance. It is proof that you are not a victim of your environment. You are a creator of it. The brain doesn't just respond to gratitude, it thrives on it. The chemicals of gratitude fuel your growth, strengthen your health, and open you to possibilities beyond survival. Gratitude is the ultimate tool to move from limitation to expansion, from fear to love, from stress to joy. Why gratitude is the frequency of abundance can be understood when you look at the energy behind emotions. Every thought and every feeling you carry emits a signal, a vibration that shapes the reality you experience. When you are in fear, anger, or lack, your energy is low, heavy, and contracted. You send out signals that match limitation, and as a result, you see more limitation reflected back to you. But when you embody gratitude, your frequency rises. Gratitude is expansive, light, and magnetic. It places you in the vibration of having, not wanting. And the universe, which always mirrors your inner state, responds by giving you more experiences that match abundance. Gratitude is powerful because it dissolves the illusion of lack. When you focus on what you don't have, you amplify emptiness. But when you shift to being thankful for what you already possess, your health, your breath, the people you love, even the small victories of the day, you move into the energy of fullness. In that state, you are no longer chasing or begging life to deliver something to complete you. You are already complete. This inner fullness is abundance itself, and from that place, more abundance naturally flows. Think of gratitude as tuning a radio. If you are tuned to the frequency of scarcity, all you will hear is noise that matches scarcity, complaints, problems, and reasons to worry. But when you tune yourself to the frequency of gratitude, you access the channel of abundance, where solutions, opportunities, and miracles broadcast loud and clear. You don't force them into your life, you align with them. Gratitude is the tuning dial that instantly sets you on the station of prosperity. When you feel truly grateful, even in advance of the things you desire, you are telling life, I already have it. I already feel it. I already believe it. That state of mind and heart attracts circumstances that make those feelings real in your physical world. Gratitude is therefore not just a reaction, it's a creation tool. It bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be by aligning your frequency with the reality you wish to experience. Abundance isn't measured only in money or material possessions. True abundance is a state of flow where you feel supported, guided, and open to receiving life's gifts. Gratitude activates this state instantly. The moment you practice it, you see more beauty around you, more synchronicities lining up, and more doors opening where before you saw only walls. Abundance becomes not something you chase, but something you naturally live in. So why is gratitude the frequency of abundance? Because it is the energy of already having, already being, already receiving. When you radiate gratitude, you attract more reasons to be grateful. Life mirrors the energy you hold. And the highest, most abundant frequency you can live in is gratitude. Gratitude cancels out fear, stress, and lack because two opposite states of being cannot exist in the same moment. When you are in gratitude, your heart is open, your mind is present, and your body is aligned with calm and safety. Fear and stress, on the other hand, are rooted in survival. They keep you looking at what's missing, what's wrong, and what might go badly. Gratitude shifts that focus immediately. The moment you feel thankful, your attention moves away from problems and into possibilities. You cannot hold the vibration of lack while simultaneously holding the vibration of gratitude. One dissolves the other, and gratitude always wins because it carries the higher frequency. Fear is fueled by imagining worst-case scenarios. Stress is created by the constant pressure of not having enough time, money, or energy. Lack is the feeling of incompleteness. But when you shift into gratitude, you remind your body and your mind that in this present moment, you already have enough. You already are enough. You already possess something to appreciate. Gratitude pulls you out of the future or the past and anchors you in the now, and the now is the only place where peace exists. That simple shift makes fear irrelevant, stress unnecessary, and lack impossible. When you feel grateful, your brain begins to release neurochemicals of safety and joy. This sends signals to your nervous system to relax. Your heartbeat steadies, your breathing deepens, and your body stops preparing for danger. Gratitude rewires your biology in real time. It tells your entire system that there is no threat. And when there is no threat, you cannot experience fear in the same intensity. Gratitude creates an environment inside of you where peace replaces panic and calm replaces chaos. Gratitude also breaks the mental loops that create stress. When you focus on what you don't have, your mind races endlessly searching for ways to fix or control the situation. But when you choose gratitude, your focus shifts to what is already working, what is already here, and what is already a gift. This brings clarity. Solutions appear not from a frantic state of lack, but from a calm state of trust. In this space, your stress dissolves because you no longer need to control everything. You are already aligned with the flow of life. As for lack, it simply cannot coexist with gratitude. Lack is an illusion created by comparing your life to an imagined version of how it should be. Gratitude erases that illusion by shining light on what is real and valuable right now. Even the smallest acknowledgement, a breath, a smile, a moment of stillness, carries enough power to dismantle feelings of emptiness. When you recognize what you already have, you move from scarcity to abundance in an instant. Gratitude is not about ignoring fear, stress, or lack. It is about neutralizing them. It changes your inner state so completely that those lower vibrations lose their grip. Gratitude is the antidote. It cancels what drains you and amplifies what empowers you. And when you live in gratitude, you live in freedom. Living in gratitude turns you into a magnet for opportunities because the energy you project outward is the same energy that life reflects back to you. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel radiates like a frequency, sending out invisible signals. When you live in fear, doubt, or scarcity, your signals are inconsistent and low, and they attract situations that reinforce those states. But when you live in gratitude, your energy becomes elevated, coherent, and magnetic. People sense it without you saying a word. Situations align with you in unexpected ways. Opportunities begin to find you instead of you endlessly chasing after them. Gratitude literally changes the field of energy you broadcast into the world. Opportunities often come disguised as chance encounters, new ideas, or sudden synchronicities. Gratitude primes you to recognize and receive them. When your heart is thankful, you become more open, more observant, and more willing to see the possibilities hidden in everyday moments. Someone you meet casually could turn into a powerful connection. A simple idea could evolve into a breakthrough, or a closed door could lead you to a better path. Gratitude sharpens your awareness so you don't miss these gifts. You become like a magnet that attracts what matches your inner state. And because gratitude is rooted in abundance, the opportunities it draws are abundant too. Gratitude also makes you magnetic to people. When you embody thankfulness, others feel it. They are drawn to your energy because it feels uplifting and safe. Relationships deepen, collaborations flow more easily, and trust builds naturally. People want to help those who radiate appreciation because gratitude creates connection. It turns your presence into a beacon that attracts support, guidance, and generosity. The more grateful you are, the more aligned people and opportunities gravitate toward you. Living in gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to see the good in every moment. Even when challenges arise, that perspective shift makes you resilient. Instead of closing down in the face of difficulty, you stay open. Instead of focusing on problems, you look for growth. And it's in that openness that opportunities reveal themselves. Many people miss life-changing moments because they are too focused on what's wrong. Gratitude ensures that your mind and heart are tuned to what's possible, so you can spot the doorway others overlook. Think of your life as a mirror. It reflects the energy you hold inside. If you live in complaint, life will give you more reasons to complain. If you live in gratitude, life will give you more reasons to be grateful. It's not luck. It's alignment. Gratitude aligns you with the energy of expansion, and expansion always attracts opportunities for growth. abundance, and success. The truth is, you don't chase opportunities when you live in gratitude. You attract them. You don't force doors open. They unlock because your frequency matches what's behind them. Gratitude is the invisible force that makes you magnetic. And when you embody it daily, opportunities stop being rare events. They become a natural part of your reality. Gratitude transforms challenges into growth and possibility because it changes the way you interpret every experience in your life. When most people face obstacles, their natural reaction is resistance. They see the problem as unfair, overwhelming, or a sign that life is against them. That mindset locks them into stress and prevents them from seeing the lesson hidden inside the challenge. But gratitude shifts the lens. The moment you choose to be grateful, even for difficulties, the meaning of the challenge changes. Instead of asking, "Why me?" you begin to ask, "What is this teaching me? How is this helping me grow?" That simple shift turns pain into wisdom and problems into opportunities. Gratitude doesn't deny that challenges can be uncomfortable. It acknowledges the struggle but refuses to let struggle be the final word. When you practice gratitude, you focus not on what the obstacle takes from you, but on what it gives you: strength, patience, resilience, clarity, or a new perspective. Every setback becomes a setup for growth. Every closed door becomes a redirection to something better. Gratitude helps you see that challenges are not punishment, but preparation. When you are thankful in the midst of difficulty, your body and mind respond differently. Instead of tightening in fear, you relax into trust. Your nervous system calms, your thoughts expand, and creative solutions begin to appear. Gratitude changes the emotional chemistry of the moment. While stress floods the body with chemicals that narrow your thinking, gratitude releases chemicals that expand your awareness. Suddenly, possibilities you couldn't see before come into view. Gratitude literally upgrades your brain to handle challenges in a higher way. This transformation also builds resilience. The more you practice gratitude in hard times, the more your inner strength grows. You learn that you can endure, adapt, and even thrive in situations that once would have broken you. Gratitude plants the belief that life is always working for you, not against you. With that belief, every challenge becomes fuel for growth. Instead of shrinking, you rise. Instead of becoming bitter, you become wiser. Gratitude makes you stronger because it rewires you to see life not as an enemy, but as a teacher. The beauty of gratitude is that it turns the very energy of obstacles into momentum. Think of it like alchemy. It transforms heaviness into gold. Where others see walls, you see doors. Where others see endings, you see beginnings. Gratitude ensures that nothing is wasted, not even your pain. Every challenge contributes to your expansion, your evolution, and your success. So, when life presents you with difficulty, choose gratitude. Not because it erases the challenge, but because it empowers you to rise above it. Gratitude is the bridge that carries you from breakdown to breakthrough, from limitation to possibility. When you embrace it, challenges stop being barriers and start becoming stepping stones. Gratitude transforms not just your perspective, but your entire destiny, because it ensures that every experience pushes you forward, no matter how hard it first appears.